You should fail a million times, but never ever give up. My name is Moshe Levis and I have nothing to sell to you. I hope that through this channel I will find people like me that think like me, that wants to bring as many ideas as possible into this world. Let's make shit happen. Now let me explain why you should never give up. Today I have my notebook with me because I realized that I probably need a notebook in order to record these videos, make them a little better, because I need to get better in making those videos. Very simple. Okay, so again, today's topic is fail, but don't ever give up. Yes, so fail a million times, but never ever, almost ever give up. I even failed recording this video so many times, but I had to keep going until I can make it better. And well, now you're watching it, and just to show you, I even wrote this. I even there you go. I wrote it right here. Okay, so why fail? Why should you fail? I have 3 reasons for you. If you fail, you learn how to be better at whatever that is that you just failed in. It could be launching a product, it could be starting a business, it could be maybe in your personal life, who knows. Whatever that is, you're going to make mistakes, and those mistakes might lead you to failure. But along the way, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn what not to do. You're going to learn what you should do, how to do it, who you should contact, and so on and so forth. So you will only get better because of that specific failure. The second reason is that you will gain confidence. Okay, you may fail in recording videos like I do right now. I failed so many times recording a certain video, but I got better at that specific video. Maybe I was reading from a notebook, maybe I decided to put an iPad above my head. I don't know. Whatever that is, I made it happen. I learned from the mistakes that led me to the failure, and I got better. And I also got more confident in front of the camera. I before that I didn't really know how to talk to myself, because this is practically talking to yourself. Even though I'm recording it for you, I am talking to myself because it's just a monologue right now. There's no conversation going. Unlike a different friend of mine that he sometimes calls me and I don't answer, and then instead of calling me or sending me a text message, he records a message for like 8, 9, 10 minutes. He just talks to himself. It's just driving me crazy. But anyway, you'll have more confidence in yourself, and because you learn more things, you will have confidence to maybe start over, knowing you know what you're going to do. Because repetition will make you better and better and better and better. Aside from learning and getting better and all that, you might have a very interesting story from your failure. Like my failure with Levitate Hanger, for example. I have a story for you. It went on Kickstarter, it went live. My goal was $10,000, minimum $10,000 to reach, but I got $65,000. I reached the goal 650% over my goal, but I failed. And people thought I'm a scammer. People thought I scammed them. And why they thought so? Because I wasn't able to send them the product right away. It took me a very long time because of some financial miscalculations in my behalf. Everything was my fault, 100% my fault, and I don't blame them for thinking that I scammed them. So I started a conversation with everybody. I didn't run anywhere. I explained everything, blah, blah, blah. That's a story that I have, and I learned from it. But that's a story for another time. So you might get something interesting to tell yourself, your viewers, your family, your friends, or even the guy, down the street. Okay, let's get going. Right now I'm in a storage location. need to get out of here. All right, so now why you should never ever give up on what you started. I have a bunch of reasons for that, because I hate giving up on stuff that I start. Even if I fail, if I don't fail, I obviously don't give up. So reason number one would be, you might look good in front of potential investors. The fact that you failed something, a business that you started or a product that you wanted to launch, but you didn't give up, tells an investor or somebody who wants to potentially help you something about yourself. It means that you will do your best not to let them down, even though they took the risk and invested in you, in your product. Okay, so it might help you to look good in front of potential investors or even existing investors. Aside from giving practically confidence to an investor, you will give more confidence to your customers or past customers or potential customers, because even though you failed in delivering what you promised, which is a big ask for anybody to trust you again, you still might have their confidence that even though you failed, you will eventually deliver, especially if you talk to them, if you try to explain everything and you reason with them. Now, by failing and not giving up, you will learn that you can do a lot more than you thought you could, because the willing to make shit happen makes you learn things, makes you want to know how to do things, gain different and new skills, because at some point you might have to do everything, always, in your business, in your product, and you will be surprised how much you can do by not giving up. Now, if you fail and you don't give up, guess what's going to happen? You keep on pushing, you keep on going, you go back to the beginning and you think what went wrong, and you replan everything, and you just push and talk to everybody that you can, just because you don't want to give up on that specific product, the specific dream that you have, an outcome that you have in your mind. So yes, can you guess what's going to happen at the end? You will succeed. That failure will turn into success just because you did not give up. Yes, this is kind of like a brainwashing video for you to not give up on whatever it is that you are doing and whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. No matter how strange your idea or business sounds, if you believe in it, don't give up on it. Now, another reason to not give up is that you will respect yourself more than you respect yourself right now, because you will know that no matter what it is, you will not give up on whatever you need to do, on whatever you want to do, on whatever your goal is. You will have more respect for yourself than others maybe, and which is, in my opinion, way more important. Fuck what other people think. You are more important to yourself than you think you are. Okay, just believe in yourself and don't fucking give up. Aside from respecting yourself and learning how to become better and succeeding in all that, you might have unexpected opportunities along the way. Maybe you failed to launch your product and sell it on your website, but along the way, because you didn't give up, you were looking for other ways to distribute it, and somehow in some network online, or maybe somewhere that in some pub or something, you met somebody that could put your product in, let's say, Target. It's like a very high goal up there, but it could happen. You never know. If you don't try, you never know. And if you don't try, you already fail. Let's just go back to what I just said. One of the reasons I love always, at least almost always, try most of my ideas is because of the fact that if I don't try them, I already failed. So what's the point in having an idea in the first place? Don't fail immediately. Fail along the way, something will happen. If nothing happens for a very long time, maybe you should let it go. It doesn't mean that you gave up. There is the difference between giving up and letting go. And that's a whole different topic. Another reason for not giving up is that you might turn into somebody else's inspiration. Maybe you came up with some invention that even though everybody else thought is crazy, and you failed along the way in your launch, you failed in connecting with people, you failed in putting together a team, you failed a lot along the way, and well, eventually you failed to launch your product. But you never gave up, and after, let's give it 5 years. After 5 years, you finally launched your product successfully. Maybe it was just timing. Maybe 5 years ago, your amazing product wasn't ready for the market. Maybe the market wasn't ready for your product. Who knows? But then you become somebody else's inspiration because they think, oh wow, you know what, this guy, he never gave up on his idea. I can do the same. I will never give up, and I will make my dreams come true. This is kind of hopefully an inspirational video for you. If you were thinking about giving up on some of your ideas, don't fucking give up. I'm gonna come after you and I'm gonna smack you. Don't give up. Okay, so now, how can you convert failure to not giving up? Is there even such thing, converting one to another? Maybe it's just, one big process. It sort of is one big process, but there is a way to do that. After you fail, if you think you're failing, you should go back to the drawing board and see what went wrong and what you can do in order to improve. We're going back to the beginning of this video when you know that failing will help you get better. Okay, so go back to the drawing board, go back to the plan, and make a new plan. Another way that can help you not giving up on your idea is to ask for help. Me myself, it's hard for me to ask for help, certain help. It really depends. I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to it, but at least to a lot of other people, it's hard to ask for help in anything, in life, in business, whatever that is. And it could be because of ego, it could be because they think people don't like them enough to help them, it could be because of all kinds of reasons. Okay, but if you ask for help, people will help you. And because they want to see you succeed, not because they want to see you fail. Maybe if it's a competitor, they might want to see you fail, but even then, some competitors, they don't want you to fail. They want you to succeed if they're honest and decent people. Another way, it's a very important way to convert your failure to never giving up on it, is that you have to believe in what you're doing, and you have to believe that your idea has a place in this world. If you don't believe in it, yes, give up on the fucking idea. But you came up with it for a reason, and you started it for a reason, so it means that you probably believe in it, right? Don't let anybody else change your mind about your idea. They will do that, and you will have to agree with them and make them feel better with themselves. But you, yourself, within yourself, don't let them affect you. Don't give up. If you believe in it, don't give up. Another way that can help you not giving up on your idea is just giving this specific idea a break and doing something else, and go back to your original idea later on, in a year, in a day, in a month, whatever period time you need, and whatever period time the universe might tell you you need. And the reason you should do that is because you might get inspired by other things that you're working on that you never thought could be applied to your original idea. And guess what? Then you go back to your original idea, and you didn't give up on it, and you keep developing it, and maybe you make it happen. And I think the last and final way to, again, convert your failure into not giving up on your idea is to get inspired by others just like you that went through that exact process. A lot of people document their failures and show you how to overcome the failure and how to overcome the fear of failing and all that, and they show you how they actually made it happen, how they became millionaires and blah blah blah. And you can get inspired by that and actually make it happen. So, so what do I want to conclude this video with? It's very simple. What do you think I'm going to say right now? Don't ever fucking give up on your idea, on yourself, on your goals, on your dream. See you next time. Let's make shit happen.